Hey, it's John, also known as Little Blue Ford or LBF on the forums. So, today we are working on my 2000 Ford Ranger four-wheel drive, the Green Ranger project as it's known. We're going to talk about the wheel seals on these newer Rangers. So, your truck doesn't have to be quite this far apart. It is because I'm working on this one doing other things. Easiest way to do this, take your brakes off, pop the upper ball joint out. It's just a pinch bolt, doesn't affect your alignment. And you'll want to pull the axle shaft out and the hub bearing off. 32 millimeter socket, I believe it is, for the nut on this, and the other end pulls out of the axle there. So this is the original seal, and they fit on like so. I called up the part store and got this seal, which doesn't. Check the parts. The part number's right. It even matches the Ford part number, which you should be able to see that there. I'll put a note in the description. So this new seal apparently fits inside the knuckle like so, which fits against the axle like so. So I didn't think that anybody wanted to watch me clean this all up. I knocked the rust off. There's a 10 millimeter bolt here for the wire for the bearing, 3 bolts for the bearing. Pop it off. Wire cup brush inside, clean it up. So now we're ready to put this back together. So we'll get a little bit of grease in here. Since this is a rust prone area, both where I live and this area. I also want this to lubricate a little bit here. This grease, just cheap grease thinned out with some used motor oil, nothing fancy. Works nice to brush on. Give it a little bit of good stuff in here. get the axle back in. Nothing fancy. And put the hub back on. Get this all back together. It's a pretty simple procedure. Just a different design. I'm guessing it was a design change due to the issues of the original failing. This guy just goes right back in like that. Get the wheel bearing back on, get this through, get this all put back together. Really pretty simple. I did forget to get some Loctite though. So give me a minute and I'll show this going all the way back together here. Put Loctite on the bolts. Got them torqued down, got some grease painted on for rust proofing. Rust is a big problem here. So let's see here. Press this guy. And he just fits. There we are. Get this painted with rust proofing. Put the nut back on. I don't have one handy. But get the nut on there and get this bolted back up, get the pins pulled back in, we're good to go. And that's how you put the new style seal in. Like I said, you might not need so much rust proofing. I'm in a bad rust area. I use grease liberally to help prevent as much as I can. And I'll see you in the next video.